Handmade with a one-of-a-kind taste, a sweet trend indeed. The Berlin-based Chocri company creates unique treats from organic chocolate and more than 80 other ingredients. It offers what supermarkets can't, handcrafted confections. Hanni Rützler is a well-known nutrition expert and trend researcher. She says quality is en vogue. People want to eat healthier and more sustainably.
Trends are always solutions to current problems. Right now, there's a desire for handcrafted things, for the story behind a product. These are exciting stories that get people curious about eating differently, making them more aware of what they eat and enjoying food with a good conscience. That's the trend right now.
Another trend, handmade breads. And the wide array on sale around Germany proves it. For years, freshness was the main selling point for consumers. Today, people want bread made from scratch and new recipes with regional variations. Rützler says many consumers have lost faith in mass-made products.
People want to know what they're eating because food becomes part of us. It's emotional, not standardized. People no longer take it for granted. We're seeking very personal solutions. And being aware of what you eat makes you curious to know more. It kicks off a process.
Eating healthily, preferably straight from the garden. 2 young Germans have modeled their business on this growing trend. They rent out vegetable plots where people can harvest their own organic produce.
We anticipated the trend. People like to live and work in the city, but they still need nature. They want to go out after work and offset their time in the office by sticking their hands in the earth and just digging.
The young entrepreneurs have just opened a community garden called Meine Ernte on the outskirts of Berlin. Renting a 50 square meter plot with 24 types of vegetables costs around €180 per season. The tenants water, weed and harvest the crops themselves.
It's about having an alternative, not having to shop. Your own vegetables. You know who grew them and how.
Though it might be cheaper to buy produce, the gardening trend is catching on.
We wanted to grow our own vegetables this summer, and since I had to tend my own garden as a child, we just decided to go ahead.
Meine Ernte established its first gardens in Bonn 2 years ago. Now the company has expanded to 14 cities around Germany and counting.
In recent years, vegetable seeds have been selling better than flower seeds. People really want to incorporate nature into their daily lives. And many hobby cooks also like gardening. They've discovered their own miniature paradise.
Since 2009, the German capital has been home to a green paradise of its own. The Prinzessinnengärten are located on what was once a plot of fallow land in the Kreuzberg district. Volunteers can help tend vegetables and herbs planted in portable beds, and the community can learn about sustainable, healthy eating. People also come here to buy produce.
Customers come in, pick things themselves, take them to the scales and pay, just like in a health food store.
Big names in the food world are also embracing the trend. The daughter of star chef Eckhard Witzigmann, for example. Since 2004, Veronique Witzigmann has been making her own jam. She now has more than 200 different recipes.
When people start making their own groceries, then it's more than just a hobby. It's more a playful process of discovery and a new appreciation of the issue. We can't sustain ourselves that way, of course, but it shows people's desire for fresh products and for nature. And for getting back to the roots.
Germans are increasingly focused on making food, not just eating it, and they're prepared to spend more in order to enjoy healthy, tasty food.